I thought that I'd quickly come on and introduce myself, just tell you a bit about me, how I got here, why I'm now a hypnobirthing guide. So my name's Trish. I'm a mother of two with one on the way. I had two very different births, but both of which came with their own sort of traumas. And when I found out I was pregnant this time, I absolutely freaked. I went into complete panic, and I would say it lasted for a good 2 months. So what I'd done is focus on everything negative that had happened in my births, and also just sort of focused on that it must be this way for me now, when in actual fact I'd already had two very different births. So it proves that even if you're the same woman, each birth is different. So my birth will be different to your birth, but my own births with my different children will be different. But I'd forgot all of that. So I'm actually an energy healer and a sound healer as well. So I do a lot of work with the mind. So I should really know that what the mind believes, the body will achieve, which I absolutely love that saying. So I was focusing on everything negative. So therefore, all I could see was negative. When I decided to turn it around, because I thought, right, we can't carry on like this. I owe it to myself, and I owe it to my daughter as well, to prove that women can enjoy giving birth, and it can be an exciting time in their life. So I invested all of my time into everything positive births. And these were not just, home births. These were cesarean births, births that have been induced, ones that had used forceps, things like that. But it was the woman behind the birth that felt empowered, who felt strong, who felt excited, and I absolutely loved it. So with my second birth, I had actually done a hypnobirthing course just before I was about to give birth, and my hypnobirthing teacher was amazing. A wealth of knowledge. She's still very much highly spoken about in our house now. But what I was doing is doing the work when I was there. So I'd go there, I'd really enjoy the weekly sessions, but then come home and not really put any much effort into it. So it was entirely my fault. But the birth of my second child actually started off really, really nicely. I was doing the breath work. I was very much, feeling empowered and in control. But then I sort of forgot that I could actually say no to intervention. Had an intervention, and then it went sort of downhill. And for all of this time, when I was really worried about giving birth again, that's all I could remember. I could not remember the good stuff, because our brain can only remember one thing at a time. It's either looking for the good or it's looking for the bad. So immersing myself in all things positive has meant that my brain is always looking now for the good. So I bought an online hypnobirthing course back a few months ago, was really getting into it, learning way more about just the breathing, because I think people think when it's hypnobirthing it's just breathing, but it's a lot more than that. And one of the main things is retraining your subconscious. So I was doing all of that, and then I was looking at how much I'd come along in 2 months. It was crazy. I had been absolutely petrified, crying most days at the thought of giving birth again. I was waking up in the night sweating everything, to now feeling like amazing. So I then did a teaching course and learned everything, that side of things as well. So I just feel like it's such important knowledge that we need to share and get the word out there. So yeah, I'm going to be doing group courses, both online and in person. I'm going to do one-to-ones and a 4-hour intensive course as well, if you haven't got much time, or you've done hypnobirthing before and you just want to refresh your knowledge. So yeah, that's a bit about me. That's how I'm here. But I'm really, really, really excited about this journey, and I'm really, really excited to give birth, and I know that you can as well feel as excited as I am. So I'm going to be sharing free content as well on my social media, because I think that it's really important to get this word out there. But if you do have any questions, or you want to join me on any of the courses, please send me a message, and I'd love to hear from you.